Okay, rundown. Today is November 8th. It is Election Day. Election Day rundown brought to you by Montbeau. Just comfortable stuff, normal dude stuff.
Wear them right now.
Are those Montbeau?
Mm-hmm.
Got the stretch going.
Those are Montbeau?
Yeah.
Montbeau jeans right there. If you want to be comfortable, go with Montbeau. Everyday stuff, comfortable stuff. 20% off. Use the code The Rundown. Again, the code Rundown. 20% off for Stoolies. Montbeau. Click on the link below. Montbeau.com. When you think comfortable, think Montbeau. All right, let's get into it. It's Election Day. Big day.
Huge.
Everyone's walking. Everybody's walking around the city with those little "I voted" stickers on. I saw Chaps. I walked in. Our boy Chaps. I don't know if he was doing it.
No, he did. He voted a few weeks ago.
But I don't know if he was doing it ironically, wearing the pin.
You know what he's going to do? He's getting a tattoo. An I voted tattoo on his chest.
Because I walked in and I saw it. I'm like, it's such a dickhead asshole move. Even when I did Dave to Walk to Work, everybody who had a sticker is like, you're an asshole, you're an asshole. I actually publicly said, I got to take a picture of you, Chaps, because I want to write a blog about what an asshole you are. And Kevin, you're like, I already wrote that blog.
Too
I
late.
already have it in the queue. So I know how you and I feel about it. Dan,
Same.
Nobody likes the...
This office has to be the lowest amount of percentage of people voting today.
You didn't vote?
No, I didn't vote.
I'm not even
I was going
registered.
to.
I wouldn't even know how.
I was going to vote when I was back in Chicago, and then I forgot, and then it's too late to register in New York. So
my whole
here I
thing
am. I didn't
is
vote.
my vote never will count, and then if
Wait,
you register,
does it
you get
not
jury
count
duty.
in New York?
It's just that it's always going to go Democratic. So
There's no chance Trump wins
no
New York?
chance. So like,
I meant to vote. I fucking meant to.
What about other shit, though, on the ballot? Isn't there theoretically other shit that
I
matters?
don't know any of this shit. I should not be voting. There's about 200 people in this whole fucking country who should be voting. There's so many uninformed people.
Quick, rough survey here. Raise your hand if you vote or plan on voting today.
Oh, Glenny.
No, we're about 60%.
Oh, we got a good amount of people.
Yeah, we're
well,
more-
Roan did one of these. I don't know what that was.
The adult side of the room is pretty heavy.
So we have actually more of a voting office than you gave it credit for.
Okay, yeah.
The adults are all voting.
I'm impressed.
That
hands
section
up
of the
over
office, totally.
I'm impressed.
I've only voted once.
I voted every single time. This fucking move fucked me up.
I've only voted once in my life, and it was, I believe, to get my mother on school committee back in the day, and my friends all had to go vote. I've never voting. It's
for the birds.
You know, it's not only that, and this is the theory I have. It's how they get you for jury duty.
That's the point. It's not my vote's
True.
never going to matter. So now
But
I never have to do jury
little
duty.
little trick. You don't have to actually pay attention to jury duty.
Little trick, I agreed with
Complete-
that,
just
and then
ignore it
I
every time.
started.
I got it like in August, and I just didn't go.
Yeah, but then they start getting. Trust me, I believed in that theory.
They'll come
I don't know
get
how
you.
they found you so quick here. They
No,
haven't
it
found
was
me
back
yet.
in Chicago.
Oh.
They found me. So
You're
and
gonna get
the
pinched
other
on like taxes or
other
something
little
one day.
trick
That's
is every
not-
time you move, just never change your address.
I have about 5.
With
I
like
never
the
changed
post
my address.
office.
I
then
still get
they're-
forwarding
they're-
from like
They're
Abington.
so far behind me. The grid, the government is so far behind me. They're probably sending shit like 5 addresses ago.
And again, we got kind of off subject, but this is a unanimous. If you wear, I'll never say, hey, you're an asshole for voting. I get it. It's that's what
It's
you
show-off
vote.
move.
You
Yeah.
vote in this
It's
country.
worse-
So wear
it's
the
worse than
sticker.
it's worse than the marathon medals and the tinfoil. It's worse than Ash Wednesday.
Because you didn't do
It's the worst of the
anything.
worst.
Right, you
The
just fucking
dumbest
filled out a little
people
box.
in America can vote along with you. You didn't accomplish anything. You didn't do anything rare. You're not special. You're along with the dregs of society. Congratulations.
I couldn't agree with you more about anything in life. It's like you want a fucking cookie for dinner.
You guys are fucking outrageous. Just because you want to wear a little sticker, you guys are such hardos. It's like the most hardo stance ever.
Why do you care that you have to wear the sticker, though?
Why do you care if somebody wants
Because
to
I
wear
care that you think it matters.
It doesn't. I don't think it matters.
Well, then you won't wear the sticker.
You're showing off.
You're
showing
It's
off.
not a
It's
show
show-off
off.
move.
It's
Show off
You can
move.
either just be
It's
normal for the
fucking
day
show
or
off
put a
move.
sticker on
you
it.
can
Everyone looks
participate in
at
the
it.
democratic process.
You see what Joe
No,
brain
no,
there?
I don't want to hear
Little
this
First
Democratic.
Amendment
I
in
literally
action.
had them like wrapped in chains, like on a tire when you're in bad weather.
What just happened?
Nothing. Next story, Chaps. You can go back. Chaps.
Oh!
Oh no!
That's like spitting on the
he
flag to
didn't.
Chaps.
No, he didn't. Davey Kaepernick over here.
Holy
Wow. Here, you
cow.
can take this mic with you.
When you both have purple hearts, you can get away with that type of stuff. By the way, Chaps and I, give it to me. We're going to military.
Oh,
Wow.
Crybaby.
Oh.
You just made an enemy before the military ball. That was not smart.
Bullshit.
Left him hanging
story.
hard.
we may have to now bring in Feidelberg for this story. So this broke last
Dave, you
night.
knocked your mic off.
What happened?
You turned your mic off this time.
You guys want to just talk?
Yeah. Okay. What is it?
So
the
Belichick supposedly
Okay.
wrote a letter. You gonna do it, Dave?
There's no way, Dave. You actually think that this was real?
It's 1,000%. It's been confirmed by 1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
I
It was
just
confirmed
in
today.
politics, nothing to do with politics. I just wouldn't think that Bill Belichick would take time out of his day to stop watching film and like coaching the Patriots to write a fucking letter.
So the two things, Trump was in Massachusetts and said that Brady voted for him, and then he took out a letter.
Which Giselle disagreed with.
Giselle
Right.
disagreed with. Giselle, I don't think wants it just public who they voted, but Brady definitely voted for Trump. They're buddies. You don't have that hat if you're not voting for him. And number two, the letter, Trump started reading a letter they said was from Bill Belichick. He's like, you've handled the skewed media beautifully, and basically, it sounded like Trump could have written the letter.
Yeah.
But
No fucking kidding.
and I said this, and I know it's the common thing to say. What I said when I wrote it, if Trump actually was going to get up and read a fake letter, that is the biggest madman. And I know everyone's going to be
But
like,
he
he's
is a madman.
He's not that
He
level of a
is
madman.
Yeah, he is,
absolutely
dude.
that
Yes,
level.
he is.
Well, he's not,
Yes,
and he
he
didn't
is.
write the letter. Belichick did. It's all confirmed. So Feidelberg made a total jackass out of himself because he was on there like just absolutely ripping everybody who thought it was real. And
That
I'm like, I
liberal
think it's
pussy
real.
Feidelberg.
Hand up. I think it's real.
don't think it's real.
Turns out it's real. But again, I'm not saying I don't like Trump. I don't like Hillary. If I was voting, which I don't, I'd vote for Trump. But the people who think he'd literally go up there and read a fake letter and think he'd get it away with it is
I think
bananas.
that's exactly what I mean. Like that
It's
kind
what
of
he
goes
did.
along with everything he's done.
Like what?
Dave.
To read a fake letter from Bill Belichick and think you're going to pull
Yeah.
that circus stuff?
Yeah.
That's
Dave,
impossible.
what about when he retweeted like the Ted Cruz's wife? He's like, I didn't tweet it, I just retweeted. Like this is all the stuff he does.
What about when he said Ted Cruz's dad was the fucking Zodiac killer?
What is that? When he said Ted Cruz's
That's
dad
an outrageous
fucking
thing to do.
helped assassinate JFK?
I have no proof that he did say that.
You're
or
like
didn't say
everything
that,
is
or that's
in
not
line.
true.
This
You don't go at.
This
you
is
don't-
actually like this is actually like amateur shit for Trump.
you
To be
don't-
making up a
My
letter.
point is, you don't try to bring Bill Belichick into it.
Dude,
if he's
Trump-
not in it.
Trump is bringing up the JFK he brought up the JFK assassination like as a cold case. He was like, let's bring it back up. We
He
think
thinks
Ted Cruz's
Cruz's dad killed him?
Yes.
Maybe he did.
Yeah.
That's the end of the election coverage till tonight, when we are doing what I would say is the most ambitious,
Oh man.
sure to fail
Yes.
event we've ever
Can
done.
we place some sort of bets on that? I mean,
This is must-watch stuff because it probably will be funny. It probably won't work, a lot of it. I mean, I'm looking around the office. We have
A lot of lights, a lot
a
of
lot
shit.
of lights that aren't ours.
Lot
We
of
have
people.
green screens everywhere. We have this lineup of misfits.
Tech
who
Pete
were-
is going balls to the wall for the crew of idiots, and I feel like he's probably going to quit after this.
Who?
Tech Pete. He's doing like everything in his power to make this work, and it's absolutely going to fail.
We
But here's the thing, though: is
I
you
canceled the Barstool Idol tomorrow just so Pete would quit.
you sneaky love it when we fail with this stuff.
no,
You
I don't love it.
you love the
No.
Barstool
It's the
shit
Barstool
show.
charm.
Yeah,
dude.
it's
No,
the
no,
Barstool
no.
charm.
There's
You
two-
love
there's two parts
like
of
you
it.
want us to do well, but you also at the same time don't really hate when everything just falls apart.
No, well, there's two parts of it.
He likes
You're-
chaos. You
You're
do like
right.
chaos.
I thrive
Yeah.
in chaos. I've always thrived in chaos. I get mad like the Cubs live feed when we didn't have the home run. That makes me very mad.
Right.
Now, if we're still on and like a live feed's not working or something, as long as people can see the chaos, I'm cool with it.
Got it.
If it's no one can see the chaos, then it doesn't work. As long as people
But you're
can
rooting.
see,
But like you say, like, oh, it's gonna be a shit show. Like that's kind of what you want.
then I don't have to root for it to be. It is. That's like really.
That's
I
written
mean,
in the stars,
yeah,
dude.
There
It
is
is
no
written in
way,
stone.
and it's not anyone's fault. There's just no way the stuff we're trying to do tonight
Yeah,
can run smoothly.
Oh, agreed.
So
No
I don't.
chance.
There's
Agreed.
no root.
It should be fun though. It's gonna be, and it's
It
gonna
will be fun.
More than anything.
Every week,
we're not
I go
doing-
in that studio and I just press record, and we still have problems
We're
with
not-
the podcast. We're going to be kicking it to remotes and green screens.
Well,
and Skype
yeah, I was gonna
calls
say
with
the
your
important
dad.
thing is
Michael Portnoy,
we're making a concerted effort not to just be like, hey, here's 3 people sitting on chairs watching the election. It's going to be
the effort that
fast
counts.
paced. It's going to be all over the place. We're going to be all kinds of different people and things.
We put more effort, thought, planning, which isn't.
it was
saying
only 1 week.
a
1 week
hell
of
a
it.
lot
1 week of thought
into
and planning.
this.
Well, we
than
also
anything.
used our time very well with the marathon, watching people run on the treadmill for 6 hours.
Was that your
instead of
idea?
us.
I think so.
That
yeah.
was a
That was,
was
a
a
diabolical
PMT, yeah.
move to have it your idea and then not be here for it. Like an absolutely
yeah.
diabolical move.
Yeah.
Actually, I believe it was specifically PFTs who then broke his foot, so he couldn't have even done it even if he was here.
Also, I saw a recap video, which was like pretty good. It wasn't great. It was, I mean, it was what it was. But Bananas move, like the girls weren't on the treadmill. It was just strictly guys on the treadmill in the recap.
Well, I mean, I
surprising.
don't know. I mean, I saw some people complaining, but like, who cares? You just turn it on or you don't
Oh,
watch it.
I don't
Yeah,
give a
it's like,
fuck
It was
about
something like to mindlessly watch.
Dude, the Barstool complainers are
Also,
like, if
we'll
they
tell
think
you-
I'm gonna fucking
By
watch
the
this
way-
for
Tell
4
you
hours,
when it, well,
they're
no,
fucking
yeah,
crazy.
we'll tell you when it's something that you should watch.
Yeah.
Tonight is something you should watch.
I would sit
Totally.
there and watch for 6 hours if it meant that I got to watch Tex fall on his face. So that made it all worth
Did
it.
you,
I don't want to hear it.
I don't know if you've studied the film. I blogged it. When Tex did that, when Tex fell and the treadmill ejected him out the back, I didn't really come out because I'm like, Tex is trying too hard. He fell on purpose. It's rule 1 of the content business. How do you get quick
I don't
fall
know.
down? I watched it.
Running in the boots, wobbling
it looked
along.
like he had a wobble.
Yeah.
And so I think it was real, and it's pretty funny, actually.
When it shot him off the back,
And
that was
the fact that Tex keeps saying he's the best athlete in Barstool
Keeps
with a
failing
one
miserably.
colossal failure after another. And he doesn't like it. Look at him over there. He's getting like,
Running on a treadmill has never won any wars or
That's
Olympics.
his move. He loses, and then he's like, yeah, but guess what? Arm wrestling doesn't count.
I'd beat
Half-court
everybody.
shots. That's not a real thing.
Any sport that has a ball, I'd put
he's
my
a
money
ball
on.
guy. Basketball, that shot you did, I believe a basketball qualifies as a ball, and you didn't make it to the three-point line on a half-court shot.
But now you're bringing
He
up
was worried about
bullshit.
looking good.
We just need to get Tex out there and lose in every single sport so you can just stop this.
I don't hate it, Tex.
It's-
Tex
no, I love it. I think
Tex massive-
Tex has grown on me in a big way.
Sneaky master of content over there. I haven't decided unintentionally or intentionally, but the fall wasn't on purpose, right?
I don't really care what you think. If you think it's on purpose, then
That's the Tex answer.
It was just
such
a
a
simple.
Tex
I asked you,
I don't give
was
a
it
fuck
on
what
is
purpose?
it,
bro.
Is it real
And
or
you
not?
responded to me, I don't
Yeah.
care what
I don't
you
want
think.
to
but
talk.
that's Tex,
I don't
so
like talking about my
You created
defeats.
that monster.
I just
talk
asked
about
you,
your
was
what?
it on purpose?
I don't like talking about my defeats. That day's over.
Fair enough. Fair enough, Tex.
Hey, that's
Tex,
Fair enough.
Tex
man right there.
defines lip service.
Fair enough.
Tex is the lip
I
service
don't.
king.
That's actually a Trump answer. Like, I'm not going to talk about my defeats. We're not here to talk about
see
that.
a little bit of Tex in my. I don't like talking about my defeats either, so we'll let it go. Dan Carpenter's wife. I was sad. I wasn't watching the game. I saw Twitter explode, so I turned it on. The end of the first half, total clusterfuck. So we had Richard Sherman offsides, demolishes Dan Carpenter on the field goal. They call him. They just call him for offsides. No roughing the kicker. Then they try to like enforce a fourth penalty, so they backed him up. I don't know if they actually backed him up, and then they didn't let him snap the ball.
It was such a mess.
Such a
Because
disaster.
the refs didn't get off of it. And Dan Carpenter's wife basically tweeted that Richard Sherman deserved to be castrated. My biggest fall in this, I saw a couple tweets that Sean McDonough was going crazy. And Sean McDonough going crazy is like one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah.
I love when Sean McDonough
Yeah,
loses.
they were
it.
pissed. It was a shit show. The fact that he called that just an offsides when he demolished him. But Richard Sherman, I don't know how. I don't think you can keep talking like Richard Sherman talks when your defense is in the middle of giving up. Like Tyrod Taylor was carving them up for a while last night. So that was a weird move. And Richard Sherman and Rex Ryan just screaming f-bombs at each other like face to face with some that will save football.
By the way, I don't get the people who were saying it was a dirty player. And I mean, he was offsides, but
No, it's a dirty play.
mean,
you
he
hear the whistle, and he
fucking-
just
did
went.
the whistle blow?
Yeah, the whistle blew, and he just fucking
He
ran right into
launched
his
himself
leg.
right into his knee.
I didn't know
Yeah.
the whistle blew.
Yeah,
I thought they let the
no,
play
he
go.
ran like into his leg.
That's that. Kayla Carpenter's a ride or die chick, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
love
you know
that.
what? Leaving the tweet up too, not
and-
even deleting
and
it.
the fucking instrument that can't like
I
that's
know.
what they use.
It's like,
Yeah,
and,
that's
and
fucked up.
she said,
Well, I don't think they castrate dudes anymore like that.
No, but like they castrate animals
No,
with
that's
that little
what that's the
fucking thing?
animal. That's what her point was, that she would use that to, like.
Yeah,
they used to
he
castrate
said if
animals.
you're gonna act like an animal, you get treated like.
Which
an
is also, I mean, when you go out there and start calling people animals and say you're going to chop their dick off, their balls off, I mean, that is
Hardcore.
aggressive.
I
Yeah,
don't,
you're-
I don't hate it.
I
Is she
love
hot?
it.
Have we
That's, I
seen a
mean, I would
picture?
love a woman who had
Kickers
my
wife.
back like that.
Kicker's,
Yeah,
kicker's
so that's
wife.
the craziest part.
Yeah.
Like, you are a kicker's wife, so chill out.
Commercial break 2, Oaks and Cokes, Bacardi Bar. They will be sponsoring Barstool Election Night 2016. So
Watch it.
Shout out for that. Snakes on a Plane. I feel like we get one of these, once every 2 years or something like that, where a giant snake, it's always a giant snake, just pops out of the, like.
And it's always like Aeromexico or some shit like that.
Fuck this thing.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say about that? I think we're all in agreement that snakes are an evil. evil thing, and if they fall out of a plane, then I'd rather die. I mean, I can't even imagine that.
No.
I can
I
barely
don't care if
survive
I
a
was on
flight,
like the
period.
other end of the plane. If I hear
Imagine the
there's a
whispers
snake,
that would come up.
No.
Like there's a python.
hysteria
No.
sweeping the cabin.
No.
I would jump right out the fucking.
This
plane.
is so fucked up. No.
Well, how about going back to your animal thing? Could you watch like a snake get slaughtered? Yesterday he was too pussy to watch the penguins and all these. You can't watch.
You'd watch
cockfights.
the-
Too
you'd
pussy
watch
to
it?
watch the Penguins?
Yeah.
Could you watch a snake get like
Yeah, I could watch
eaten by
snakes.
a
Snakes are
fucking
evil.
mongoose?
Snakes are the most
Good what?
evil.
Could you watch a snake get eaten by a mongoose?
Snakes are the
I don't-
most evil animal there is.
I totally agree with that.
It's biblical.
I think snakes eat mongooses.
Yeah, but they fight, so they wouldn't maybe eat it, but maybe
But
the
could you
mongoose
watch
could
someone like smash a snake with a shovel?
Yes, I could.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's a
yeah.
good-
There's like I think in
what I wanted to hear.
Black Stallion, the horse stomps a snake to death.
Yeah. You
Like
just
that,
don't
I'm
like
all
watching
in.
cute animals.
Yeah, or not even.
No, but he
basically
said he
anything.
couldn't watch like chickens in a cockfight. I wouldn't give a shit about chickens.
No, trust me, you would. If you
Yeah,
actually,
that one's a little fucked up.
if you actually went to a cockfight,
no,
you would never
here's
do it again.
where I draw the line is if it's nature, I don't like. Who cares?
I
It's
do
natural.
care though.
If it's like two people making animals fight, that's fucked up.
No, but
I
nature
still don't
even
really care
gets a
about
little
chickens.
bit. You still like don't want to watch like fucking death. It's like you have no problem when like, what was that little a wildermare Tinka I forget the name of it.
No, it's majestic.
What?
It's majestic.
Wait a minute.
Like
Wait
when
a
the
minute.
lions-
Wait, dude. He just said a wildermare Tinka. We have to discuss
I forget
that.
the name of it. It's
Tinka-marinka.
not going to come.
A
to me.
wildermare Tinka.
Meerkat.
A meerkat. You were
Tinka-marinka.
close. You were close. A
But
wildermare.
I watched,
Did
I
you
I
watch
watched a
that?
show about meerkats, and one of the meerkats they were calling like Tinka.
You got attached to the meerkat.
Yes.
Yeah, you're a
And the
pussy.
meerkat got separated and froze to death, and I'm like, this is the fucking
Well, that's kind of
worst.
fucked up.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
All right,
And
so
the
then
meerkats
most
are
of
like
that,
little-
that's nature.
Yeah, I know, but I was talking about like when they show like lions attacking zebras. I'll watch
You
that shit.
you will watch. No,
Yeah.
thank you.
That's majestic.
You know what I
move.
really don't
That's
like
an
when there's like a
athletic
ton of
move.
lions attacking like an elephant. And
Yeah,
they're all
well-
eating them.
Oh, I love it.
I don't like
Oh,
that.
that's
I
cool.
went
That's
from
nature,
being a
baby.
pussy to now you're just
That's
saying
nature.
exactly what I'm saying.
That's nature.
That's the shit
baby.
I don't like.
Love it.
The chicken thing really is. I don't give a fuck about chickens. That's what it comes down to.
I guarantee you, Kevin, if I
Yeah.
put you in
Little
one of those
Jerry Seinfeld.
devices and like made your eyes open it and you had to watch a cockfight, you'd fucking cry your face off. Cockfights are horrible. Have you ever been to a cockfight?
No, but
Horrible.
I wouldn't want to watch cockfight, but I think a cockfight party would be pretty fun.
Cockfight party would be electric.
Yeah.
You just don't want
Why
to
don't
watch
we
a
have one in the
cockfight.
office?
I'm
We're gonna
telling
do
you.
turtle
Content.
racing.
I told you-
I gotta buy some turtles.
I
It's
told
on
this-
my to-do list.
I told this story yesterday. I went to a cockfight in Puerto Rico. The problem is one of the cocks never wants to fight, so he's
Right.
running
Just
around.
getting
saying-
dominated.
And they
ass
don't.
kicked.
And there is no TKO.
That's little Jerry
There's no
Seinfeld.
throwing in a
Just
white
wait until
towel.
they're dead.
You die.
Yeah. Well, it's a chicken, and they probably eat the chicken. Whatever. It's dinner for the night.
I put this one in for you, Dan, since you're a dab guy. In my opinion, one of the best dabs
Yes,
I've
it
ever
was.
seen. Bodie Baffert after the Brews Cup Classic unleashed the
100 miles an
form
hour.
on this guy. Did he practice that?
It was the reason why that dab works is like why the like Greenwich Street posse was great back in the day. That kid is so rich, so obnoxious, such like a fucking
I think he's a
goody
stoolie, by the way.
two-shoe, and he just crushed it.
Did it
right
like
in
so
everyone's
fast?
face.
It was like
it was
a violent dab. It was like I'm richer than you.
that kid was like 8.
Does Bob Baffert have two kids named Bodie?
I would
It
not
probably
put a
makes
bet.
sense,
Bob
yeah.
He
Baffert.
may, because I rode the elevator and
one's
he's
with
like,
the E.
Bodie fucking loves
IE,
Barstool.
one with a Y.
Yeah, no EAUX.
So
and
I
one
want to
with
be
the-
on the Baffert's good
What?
side.
How did you do it, Breeders?
Day one, I did fucking really good. I was in like 12th place out of 300. And then day two, I couldn't sniff.
How about Flintshire? What a fucking bat! I mean, he didn't run a great race. I thought he was the best horse in that race.
Yeah, he wasn't favorite though, so that I smelled like something
Right.
would be. I think we were just because he.
'Cause that-
But
yeah.
he lost the one before going into that.
Right.
Day two got murdered. It's a fucking hard contest, and I mean it was fun. Our table kind of stunk. I'm actually gonna write a blog about. I think I don't want to repeat yesterday's, but I'm getting no respect at the Breeders' Cup because they're
Because
putting.
there's actually rich people there.
No, well, the VIP section were much better. It was all a VIP section, but they're putting like the VIPs in a good area. Me and Elio were like underground.
That's what happened last time we were there.
No, but that is a better area, and even down below. And they're putting like the guy that I talked about, Valdo Wilmerera. That guy should not be in a better seat than me.
That dude
He's
is fucked
probably-
like some of the the hottest chicks in
Yeah.
Hollywood.
He's
Wilson,
fucking
Valderrama or something.
It's Wildermere
70s
Tinkamoringa.
show. The 70s show guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That guy is not right now a bigger star than we are. Vildo Varmarama is still a bigger star.
I just
Out in
anybody
LA,
who's
dude,
smashed the
different
chicks he
world.
smashed.
Once you go to
gets everything.
And it's
California,
like, I feel like
different
I
world.
get-
If it was in Belmont or Saratoga, I think you have a point. Once you get to out to LA, fucking Hollywood famous is so different than
Time
what
out.
we are.
I agree if you're saying that and you're at like a Hollywood pool party. The track is still our people. Like
Yeah.
if you walk around the track, everyone's saying hello to us, not them. We're track
Wilder,
people.
Valderrama.
That's the problem. You guys you're too common. You're with the people. You need to be
it's
like, if
true.
you want to be VIP, you
we're
got to be like,
we're too much a track guys.
yeah.
last it was this. I took a giant stand. On Gormley, I put $5,000 on Gormley in the contest.
How did
You
El-
have to take a stand.
How
That
did
one-
Elio do?
Horrible the whole
Okay.
day.
So
Didn't win a
we sent
fucking
you-
race.
okay, so then
Didn't
we
win a
stopped.
goddamn race. We actually ended up being partners. So he had his own and I had my own. Last one, Mark Cuban has banned Mark Stein, one of the guy from the locker room from ESPN. He hasn't really said, unless I missed it, why he did this. But for me, listen, I think Cuban sort of likes Barstool. We sort of know him, not really, but maybe say hello to him. He kills Trump. That's a Trump move.
That
That's
is
100%.
a big baby move.
He is a big hypocrite. For
Yeah.
this. You can't be spending the last 6 months being like Donald Trump's the worst, and then do exactly what Donald Trump does.
That it's like blocking someone on Twitter. It's just you can't take your ball and go home. You got to just stick through it and deal with the
Do
media.
we have any idea why he did it?
No.
And then he said, you're still allowed in the building if you pay for a ticket. And it's just
Yeah,
like,
right.
come on, man.
Interesting. I guess it's his team. So that's all right. Oh, by the way, quick shout out. The smartest thing here. Somebody said my note cards look
No
like
shout-outs.
fuck. No shout outs.
Shout out to nobody, but
You
those
said no
note cards are
shout-outs.
good.
Can I shout out just that
Company,
they sent
you
me
said
the
no
cards?
company shout.
No,
I'm not gonna. I won't mention the company.
Okay.
Shout out to who sent me this.
You
stuff.
know who you are.
Yeah. So
By the way, the no
that
shout-out
should be
rule-
warm enough for you.
The no shout out rule is working to our favor. Someone sent me a box of 4 bottles of wine with Cubs logos on it, and since there's no shout outs, a week later they sent the same box because they thought I didn't get it. So now I have
Doubling
8
up.
of them. Yeah.
Just
But
got-
no shout outs.
No shout-outs.
No shout outs.
If you like us and you want to send us swag and gifts, the reward in itself should be that we got the gift.
Well, and
we're
we'll
knowing
wear it.
that you
We'll
made us
wear it.
happy.
You might
Yeah.
see it, but
Yeah.
no shout out.
No
Knowing
shout-outs.
in
I'm
the goodness
using
of
your
your heart,
card.
you
You've
know that you
done
made
well.
Barstool happy.
You've done well.
So the
Yeah.
wine people, thank you.
And
But
it's really
No card people.
No shout outs.
that side of the house. The sales guys really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right now. Do we have anything post show?
You got a prediction for tonight?
I mean, I haven't
said
paid
Trump's
it.
gonna win.
Yeah, I'll stick with it. I mean, I don't. I won't
I was
put
gonna say,
1
would you put
cent
your
on
money-
it
yeah.
based on polls and this and that. But I hope it's close, so it's interesting.
Yeah.
Like I honestly,
I just want drama.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be over like right away.
I don't.
Yeah, I agree.
I think all states should have to come in, and then I think you announce them one at a time. I've said that forever.
Like Selection Sunday.
yeah, it's right. It's
And
like,
the bigger electoral votes go last.
Yeah,
it builds
right,
up.
right.
Yeah.
Because then it keeps the drama up. It's
I agree.
the same thing when you elect the president and the candidate in the convention. You shouldn't know who people want till the convention,
I
because
agree.
it is entertainment. to
Yeah,
a
make it
degree.
like a draft or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like give it a nice little. I mean, even like give us a chance to boo Goodell or something. That'd be nice.
like somebody come out.
yeah, like if actually Goodell
Yeah.
came out, and just get an extra chance to boo him.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't mind booing Goodell. That's the rundown. That's all we got. We
Tune
will
in tonight.
See you tonight.
7:30 tonight. Election. Be there. Barstool election.
Do you want to tell everyone what
2016.
the setup is? Do they know? So it's you and Riggs.
Me, Riggs, Cat Timph
at
on the
main
anchor
stage.
desk.
Yeah. You got a map.
We got a map with Erin Alash will be map girl releasing the results of who wins each state, as it's called.
Yep.
You and PFT
And
have
Chaps.
and Chaps
got
have
green screen.
Green screen for
We have the
states.
Canadian boys. We're gonna visit all kinds of states.
And then we have for remotes that we'll be throwing it to live. My dad, EDP, Detroit Dawn, Paul LaDuca, Tico, Texas.
And I believe that's it.
I've already made one
And Glenny
Seinfeld
Balls.
reference in this rundown, but this is like the finale of Seinfeld when everyone just comes
Just
into the
everyone
court.
comes back.
Yeah, it's like
It
all
is-
of our cast.
I mean, we
characters.
have the people on the remotes between my dad.
I can't
Paul-
believe Detroit Dawn is gonna do this.
Paul, I'll believe that when I actually see
I hope
him
it's
on
just.
it.
I
hope
would
it's
believe
just-
almost all of
I
these
hope
when
it's just
actually
Don
see it.
and Don doesn't speak.
Legitimately, no joke.
Zero.
My dad and Paul LaDuca are
0%
the two
chance.
worst
Oh.
technology people on the
There's
planet.
a 0% chance of those two.
By the way,
I'll put EDP at like 10%.
you realize we're going on a collision course. Michigan, Wisconsin might be facing up again in the Big Ten championship. Wisconsin's set. Wisconsin in the Big Ten.
So Michigan has to beat.
If Michigan beats Ohio State, it's a rematch.
I didn't know that. When is that game?
Indianapolis, whatever, like a week or two after Thanksgiving. So we'd have to probably go.
Yeah, we would. I
Keep,
feel like
keep,
I have
keep
something
Michigan
to
out
do.
of the Final Four. That would be so sweet.
That would be sweet.
That would be so sweet, right in
That
your
would be
face,
great,
Davey.
just so you can actually
right in your
stick
face,
it to it.
Davey.
It would be sweet for you. I don't
mean,
think that's going to happen. I'm
my-
not remotely nervous.
Yeah, I mean,
But
my
it would
luck
be
has
sweet.
turned. Yours has gone the other way.
Curse
New
of
York
Turner.
with
New York
the
curse.
Bulls won the Summer League championship. The
I don't
Cubs
think
won
my
the World
luck's changed at all.
Series.
Patriots are going to the Super Bowl again.
What about the
Michigan.
Ra-
Until they win
you a little
one.
nervous about the Raiders?
No, I said yes in the rundown. I love that the Raiders are good. I think it's good
It's
for football.
it's very good for football.
So
But yeah, I wouldn't be nervous about the Raiders.
I was rooting for them because I don't want Broncos to get home. I
You
don't want to have
that
to go
air.
to Mile
You don't want to
High.
have
I don't want to
to.
have to.
You don't have to go back to that air.